Alright guys, you guys are now tuned in. We live with Lil Ratchet in the studio, man. And we're going to come up with some questions for this guy right now. And kind of delve into a little bit about what's going on with him, past, present, and future. So I got a quick interview with you guys. West Coast infamous Lil Ratchet. Stay tuned. I'm your host, URG7, and you right here, man. Nearsited News. We at it. Alright, Lil Ratchet, man. Welcome to Nearsited Entertainment, man. You live, man. You live on Nearsited News, man. Some questions the people want to know, man. Got a few questions for you. I see you in the middle of your new album, Where I Left Off, Willow. Willow, W-I-L-O, Where I Left Off. It's very clever. How did you come up with the name?
I wasn't finished fucking these niggas up with my lyrical prowess.
Right.
I wasn't through, so, you know, what happened was, bam, fuse the break. This is what happened. I came up with an idea after being asleep for 16 years, maybe longer than that. I wasn't fucking with the radio. I don't watch videos. I was angry at everybody. Bah humbug. I was the mad rapper. I'm the real mad rapper. I really think that skit was about me, to be honest. They tried to turn it into some other shit. I was signing Mariah some years back. We'll get into that later. Actually, you want to get into that. You have to get into Willow, because I'm starting to slowly but surely name drop and say shit and talk about shit.
Well, look, let's back up for the people that don't know. You were once signed to Mariah Carey's brother's label, and you were dealing with her and her whole situation. As a matter of fact, it was WIA on the back of the CD, Big Kid Records, WIA, Warner Electra Atlanta. How did that deal come about? How long were you with them? And, I mean, how did you get in and out of that situation?
To be honest,
a quick version of it for the listeners.
To be honest, I was in a drug rehab. I violated my YA parole, and they sent me to this spot called Cry Help in North Hollywood, I think. And a lot of entertainers and people that had record deals were there. I was really under a contract for the state, so, you know, I didn't really know what was going on at first, because I was trying to get back to the streets and make my mama happy, some more other shit I was trying to. So, anyway, I'm around all these entertainers and shit, and this dude named Major come in there. God bless Major. I don't know whatever happened to him, but dude had a deal with Columbia. He had like a $700,000 advancement. See, this is when they was really giving motherfuckers money. This nigga smoked the whole fucking advancement up. This nigga in rehab. They trying to give him another shot. They put him in rehab. Anyway, he introduced me to Mariah's brother. Now, back, cause I noticed you always say, yeah, Mariah Carey's brother label. No, I was actually signed to Crave Records, which was Mariah Carey's first actual record label that got shitted on by Tommy Mottola. She was married to him. But yeah, Big Kid was actually like a production company. I had a production deal going on with them.
Right.
They shot my shit. Like I was saying earlier, the actual first company I was supposed to fuck with was MJJ, but I didn't. Nobody wanted to tell me what the letter stood for, and I kept making up shit. You know, I'm ratchet, so the shit I was making up, they didn't want to say, oh, it's Michael Jackson's, because I probably would have shitted on myself anyway. So, make a long story short, that didn't happen, but it was all affiliated because I actually came about. Okay, now back to the Major thing, whatever. So when he introduced me to him, they had just got through having a situation with a group called Quo. It was a little black kid and a little like white kid. Where I don't want to call him white, but he probably was white. He was white to me. Anyway, they had a couple hits. I think one of the guys is actually Battle Cat's nephew. I mean, it's all kind of shit. Anyway, so that kind of broke off, and they needed another rap act. So I kind of came along. Major was like, ooh. So he had the inside information because he was dealing with. He's like, ooh, man, you know what? They need a little rap act, man. You on the floor and shit. Your shit tight. I'm like, I ain't really trying to get no record deal, like, whatever. But he was like, yeah, no, that's Mariah Carey. So that kind of boosted my interest. Mariah Carey, yeah, I think I want to fuck with that. So the dude introduced me to Mariah's brother. They came to visit him. And he was, you know, he really plugged me to the point where I didn't even have to rap for him right there. They gave me a real number. But what happened was they hold me off for like maybe 7 months, man. Kept telling me the studio was under repair and blah, 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 blah. I ain't know these niggas like that, so I don't know if they was really even had a studio or not. They finally invited me over on Mansfield off of, it was a home studio. Very nicely built. And I started my professional rap career, man.
Wow.
This was like in 1995, actually.
Incredible. So, and I remember the album. So the album was Light Year. It has some very, very just incredible production on it. You can look it up right now, people, at YouTube. Lil Ratchett. That's going to be spelled LILRACHETT. LILRACHETT. I'll get you the spelling right now. It's going to be spelled just like this. And the album's called Light Year. You look that up right now on YouTube. And Light Year. It's going to be a treat, man. It's really good music. We're working on the second. We're working on the third installment.
Real quick too.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it's under Light Year, but the album's self-titled. When you see the album and it say Little Ratchet, that's the name of the album. That's right. It was Little Ratchet.
My bad.
Ratchet.
So correction, the album's Lil Ratchett. Although it has Light Year on there, the album's Lil Ratchett. Just look that up online. If you have any problem finding it, Light Year would be a good hashtag or a good thing to put right after it. Anyway, the second album that we just did on your own label, very excited about. We got into it. It's real hot. It's been out, I think, about almost a year and a half now. It's at all of the major outlets. It's called Refuse to Break. Could you get into a little bit of the Refuse to Break and where that came from, why it's called that, and how you feel about that whole project, and some of the producers you may add on there and features?
Well, the whole thing with the Refuse to Break thing was, I ran into, Facebook is a motherfucker, by the way. Fuck Facebook, shout out to Facebook at the same time, and fuck Facebook. Look, ran into some old friends or whatever, and, on Facebook and shit. Motherfucker was like, yeah, I got a studio, I'm doing music, it's my shit, it's my house, I live out here in, Marina Valley. I shoot, bro. I like the scenery. My boy was living off of a golf course, so that was kind of some weird shit. But I ain't really impressed by none of this shit. Like, I grew up around some little bit of money or whatever. You can Google my dad if you want. See Kimber Hobson. That's some other shit too, like these names and shit. Fuck all that. That's why my boy got Real Fake Media, but I think it shouldn't be called Real Fake Media because it should just be a real fake existence. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, no, Refuse to Break. So what it was I had like 30 songs maybe recorded. And truthfully, I didn't like his mixes. He has this shit called Chill Gates that I guess is designed to sound good in his truck. He got a nice truck with some beat in it, but I think all the music he records is only supposed to sound good in his truck. I'm serious, but it's cool. It didn't work out. I'm glad it didn't work out. I actually met URG. He was over there a couple times when I arrived, and I was like geeked out. I was trying to rap for everybody like I was young. The shit was crazy, but I didn't have to rap for shit. I just wanted to rap for whoever else was around that might not knew who I was and or was saying Ratchet and using it out of context. Because the only context it can be used in is if you know me personally or if you know my older brother, Big Ratchet. That's it. The rest of the shit y'all made up, I think it was an industry conspiracy. It had a lot to do with a lot of people that got money, man. That's deeper. And I ain't gonna even say it's the Illuminati, because I'm from the ill nigga natty. Hashtag that. Everything, like, they made that shit up. They made that shit up. You want to fall for it and be all spooked and shit or whatever. It's cool. You ain't got to believe it until you in the FEMA camps. What's the song is that? That ain't on this album.
So,
that ain't on no album.
Yeah, man, could you tell us? I mean, that's real cool, and I'm vibing with you. But listen,
I heard the question. Let me get to it though. I got a lot of production on this album. Shout out to Junsky the Killer, man. I want to say shout out to Junsky.
Word up, respect, KRM Records, respect, Las Vegas, Compton, Revenge, respect.
K-Lo.
Head honchos.
I met this cat named K-Lo, man. Got
respect, Crazy K-Lo.
Crazy K-Lo.
Seattle. I was using my man in Washington.
And a special guest producer, man, that I met online gaming on GTA 5, man. Mouth Dog. He's actually cousins with Mystical.
Shout out to Mouth Dog, man. Mystical cousin Mouth Dog. Shout out, man. Right. And yeah, man, so, we jumping off that because, we want to keep the listeners, in tune, and we want to, definitely stay in time. We got some other stuff to do in the studio. We just stopped for this quick interview. Plus, we got some behind the scenes going. They live with us here on Facebook. But check this out. So in between that stuff right there, man, it's been some other projects that, that we've been able to hear your voice on, man. We got a chance to hear you on the Just the Cruise sampler, and also we got a chance to hear you on the Compton to Minnesota album and the All Washed Up LP. So you've been doing a lot of features. Also, with your bitch ass. So, I mean, could you talk...
What's going on with my bitch ass?
Yeah, could you talk to us about...
hashtag WYBA.
There you go. Could you talk to us about...